I am Lisette Almonte and I will be presenting our work building recommender system for modeling languages within Droid. This work was done with Esther Guerra, Iván Cantador and Juan de Lara at the MISO Group of Computer Science Department of Universidad Autónoma de Madrid. Recommender systems are software tools that provide personalized suggestions of items to a particular user based on and like-minded people's preferences. Recommender systems are also being applied to facilitate software engineering activities, such as suggesting code refactoring. Following this trend, there is a growing interest in the recommendation approaches that assist with modeling tasks and model-based development processes. These approaches provide recommendations, such as modeling advice or modeling artifacts, but building a recommender system from scratch requires considerable effort and specialized knowledge. Droid comes as a solution to configure, evaluate, and synthesize recommender system for modeling languages. Our Droid framework supports the customization of every aspect of a recommender system for modeling languages and assists on the decision of which data preprocessing technique and recommendation method works better in the generation of customized recommendation services that can be integrated with external modeling tools. In this demo, we are going to use Droid to build a recommender system for UML class diagrams. This recommender will be used to recommend to classes, attributes, operation, and superclasses. The first step is to gather the data that's going to be used for training and testing. We start creating a Droid project. We need to provide the name of the recommender and if we want to have default values for recommendations. And finally, the technology we want to use. After, we select the model instance that we want to use for training and testing. Then we define target and items for our recommender. Here is where we provide the target and items for our recommender system. Here we're using class as a target, and for items we are defining an attribute, an operation, and superclasses. For each one of these elements, we're going to provide identifiers. For class as a primary key as a feature, we are providing the name. For property and operation, we are providing name and type. In the first step, we proceed to preprocess the data. Each option is a list, and Droid computes each combination. We have special character removal, Lewiston distance per measure, and the minimum rating per item and per target. After we have defined our values, we save and we press the button preprocess. The preprocessed result will be shown, first as statistics for the data provided, the targets and items, each setting detailed values, and finally the preprocessing results. We have in the list each combination option with each result. The fourth step, we have recommendations section. Here we're going to define data splitting, data definitions, and the evaluation protocol. First, data splitting. Here we define how the data will be split for training and testing. Droid here provides two options, cross-validation or random. Second, methods. Here we define the different algorithms we want to try and the different neighborhood sizes. Lastly, evaluation. We define the different metrics we want to use to evaluate our recommender, as well as cutoff value, maximum recommendation number, and relevant threshold. We save, and using the configuration settings selected, we train our recommenders. Finally, we proceed to deploy. In the training result view, we can see the performance of each recommender. After we have decided which one we like better, we double click and it will automatically deploy in Droid REST. We provide an out-of-the-box integration with the EMF3 editor. After a class is created, we select the option recommender, then the type of item, and the elements can be added automatically to the model. Droid can be integrated with external modeling tools. Here we have a non-eclipse based recommender system integration with a tool called SOCIO. SOCIO allows creating models in natural language through social networks such as Telegram. SOCIO interprets the sentence and shows an image of the model. Using the command recommender, the user can ask for recommendation and specify the class and the type of item. The Droid provided recommendations to be automatically added to the model as the case of person. You can visit the web page of Droid. Droid is maintained by Lisette Almonte from the MISO Group, and for more information you can contact lisette.almonte@one.es.